was a noise from somewhere deep. We heard the sound, it was bittersweet. Voices calling out from an aching heart, getting so much closer by staying apart, singing a song of hope and love that you heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. The streets are empty, but the sky is clear. You want somebody and can't have them near, taking shelter where you can when the world is at stake. Alone together, trying hard not to break, singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. A song for the lonely, the tired and the weary. A song for the broken, the mighty. Can you hear me? Get beyond our pride and greed, share everything that we need. We won't be ignored. We will be restored. Singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong. 'Cause love is the word, and hope is the song.
Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town,
To feel-good stories and messages of hope.
a few jokes and live calling,
Highlighting local businesses.
discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
The Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Ouch! My fingers hurt. Ow! Ouch! My hand still hurts. Welcome to the
It was
morning
that
show.
activated spray paint button.
No, but now all my fingers are cramping. What is that? Is that like old age?
Okay, I don't
Am
know.
I old
Why do I
age?
still hear bells?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. Can you do me a favor? Caring is sharing. Apparently, Facebook has put me in the paddy wagon, and I can't share it out. It's like
Nice vest.
a giant espionage thing going on. Oh, somebody forgot to turn the machine on.
What are you doing? Nice vest, Josh.
What is the name of the motorcycle group? The movie?
Hells Angels?
No. It was American. No, what was
Graffiti?
that?
American Dad? No.
No, it'll come to me. If you know the name of the American motorcyclist movie,
Ghost Rider?
no, Ghost Rider was good though. I liked it. But anyway, let's go to a quad because I want to show people the outfits that I think are superb, standard above the ground.
Let's see. On any Sunday, Easy Rider, Biker Boy.
No, going back in the 70s.
Easy Rider.
Easy Rider, yes. Oh, you said Easy Rider? I didn't hear it.
Thank you.
I didn't hear it. It didn't register. I'm a little old. Easy Rider.
Easy Rider. You
Can
can
I
buy it on
say-
Amazon for $14.36.
That's what he reminds me of.
Can I
Easy
say what
Rider.
Baxton looks like? I told him this morning.
Jack
and I think
Nicholson.
it's too accurate.
Baxton.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
Easy
Okay,
Rider.
No, nothing wrong. I'm saying he reminds me of. Okay, do you remember that episode of SpongeBob where there's this guy that was like in the sky and he was like the power within?
I don't remember that episode.
It's amazing.
I thought you said I looked like Hannah Montana. That's what I heard
Wait,
from you.
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
It's amazing.
I'll find him on-
You think of that, and I think of Easy Rider. I mean, my goodness, the discrepancy
I
is
think
like.
of hair. and then I look at Bailey.
I look like I'm going
Bailey's
fishing.
like, pull up a chair. Stay a while. Take one from Egg.
It's
green.
funny because
Hey,
I
green
actually,
one.
it's funny because I actually did like pick like random like outfits.
Yes.
I picked like it. I actually did like pick like random clothes for my wardrobe and my. I even went as far as like to look in my mom's closet to see if she had anything.
I'm assuming that's your mother's hat.
That is my mom's hat.
And I got a question for the group. Is Katie going to do hippie style? Because she's the one that asked if we were doing it, right?
She's got the necklace on.
I have boots in my backpack and a jacket in the back.
Okay, guys.
But I thought, but in the group me,
Maybe I
people
give
were
you
saying
my.
we were gonna change for the nighttime.
Yes,
Yeah,
I have
right.
a change of clothes in the back.
So do I.
I didn't really get the.
Yes, you do.
The king will be here. You know how you always saying, "Where's the king?" You're
Oh,
gonna see
hi.
because they weren't there with us
You're gonna be-
yesterday.
Wait, you're gonna be over.
Not always. I'm gonna be King
Truly a
Cornelius.
king. He got a true king costume. He's
You're
got
not
a cape
dressed, guys.
and
no,
a hat.
he's not dressed.
It says
you-
1980 on that.
80 shirt.
But it's the 70s or 80s?
Summer 1980.
What
were
happened
you
to the
doing?
leather?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
Christine, you're not dressed.
You should have put on your military gear because I know you got that. I know you got that.
That's not 80s.
Yes, it is. Vietnam War 70s.
Yeah, but patterns modern. It's not 80s.
You being dressed in military next to him is a classic picture. Classic. If you
Next
guys
to Josh or Baxton?
next to Baxter, because if you watch, even if you watch, what's the name of the guy? Run Gump. Run. What is that?
Forrest Gump, Run Forrest Gump.
Right. Did you see Forrest Gump? Oh, you remember the military parts in that movie?
Yeah.
You remember the part where he was in Washington D.C. and he punched out the guy who was taking advantage of his girlfriend?
With the protests?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was a bunch of military guys and hippies. That was the deal in the 70s. That was the epitome of the deal. Oh, they would have been fantastic. You still have your military stuff? Oh, baby, we got to do this.
And why are you wearing your
Why?
king outfit?
I want to wear my military stuff.
Just a
Oh,
top.
come on.
Just for a picture, then you can take it off.
It's like
Do
a
it for us, do it
respect
for us.
thing. You just wear
Wait,
it when you wear
do
it,
it for
and
the
then you
vine.
keep it. in the
Listen,
closet.
I salute military every day.
An
'Cause
officer
my,
and a gentleman.
my brother was in the military, and I get it. And sometimes you get flashbacks. I don't know, your secret ops. You don't know what he did, but for a picture with him and him, I love this outfit, bro. You
I
hit
gotta
it right
tell
on
ya,
the head.
I love Baxton's outlook on life. Baxton is always happy. It's pretty remarkable to always be that happy.
It ain't
Like
easy
you.
to keep. No, not like me. He stays more happy than I do.
True.
He goes into a foreign
Keith's
country.
got no buzzer. All right, so what's up for today?
So
What you
today,
got?
I just want to highlight, because this is on the set.
Oh,
today
we got a good
is-
show today, you guys.
Today is going to be a war.
It's the artists.
You know, that's why I would think that military will get into that war costume, because he's about to take the hill, and today is a big challenge.
You got Jay Harmon and Mark Freeman coming. They've been longtime friends, so it's kind of cool to have them back in studio together.
I'm thinking we should bring all the artists, or invite them all to see if who knows whatever, and just bring them in. I
On
think we have
movies?
fun. And I gotta tell you,
We should make popcorn today.
Vic,
from
the
the Wars.
CMG Live, has been watching all of it. He thinks the show is dynamite. He thinks that the cafe show.
Can we have gourmet popcorn?
You can have whatever I have in the back.
Take it easy.
Okay.
Take it easy.
We gotta go visit Kira.
Oh yeah.
Where's Kira?
Call her.
Let's call her. Tell her to bring some popcorn
Let's go
down.
up there.
Popcorn house.
I'll go out and harass her and ask her like, gourmet popcorn, gourmet popcorn, gourmet popcorn, gourmet popcorn. Can
All
we?
right, take it easy. Otherwise, I'm going to sit you where he's at.
Oh, I'm
take away
afraid
the
to
mic.
give Freddie popcorn because you saw what happened the last time, Josh.
What happened? I ate it. So?
Exactly.
And? Nah. That's not
Nah.
All right, so listen. So today I woke up and I watched some things that went on yesterday. I was watching some activities that occurred in New York City. Now, when I was coaching in high school, I was theatrical, theater, like Salsa. She's in the theater. She does theater. She sings. She dances. She is on stage. Tremendous. And I used to do this in football. I used to paint the circle at the midfield. And nobody knew what I was doing because I would cover it. Then the news came out, I caught wind. You know, it was the silliest things, but they liked it because it was huge. So I watched yesterday. You ever sit down and tell yourself that you are watching some of the greatest athletes in the history of mankind? Like you guys call Brady the GOAT. Rightfully so. At 43, 44, whatever the hell he is, the greatest. Serena Williams, man, last night put on a display that it brought me to tears. She is the GOAT of tennis. I thought Billie Jean King was good, but this 40, soon to be 41 in September, 40-year-old took the second player in the world. In the first set, she demolished her. That was all energy. The second set, she lost. And then, she almost lost. And then in the third, that serve of a 40-year-old woman, I've never seen that in my life, 115 miles an hour. And boom, 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 boom. And she wins, right? So they said to her, how did you feel when you won that final set? How did it make you feel? And she looked at her and she said, really? I'm Serena Williams. Wow, what a line. What a line. I mean, you talk about theater. The Met game last night, not because I'm a Met fan.
Did they win, Josh?
They won. They hit a 2-run homer, but it was the catch. You got the picture? It was this particular catch. Don't mess up my pictures.
Okay, never mind. Pull up this too. Whatever.
Pull up mine. You can pull up whatever you want. Now, this catch was a home run taken away by an ex-Met, Turner, which the Mets are living to regret that move. But this kid caught a ball, came back, and he did something that I've never seen an athlete do. He cheered himself on and pumped the crowd to the greatest pitcher. Now, we can argue. I see Nolan Ryan. I see some of the greatest pitchers in the game. DeGrom, to me, is the greatest. I've never seen a modern-day pitcher do what he can do. Because I got to tell you something. The Dodgers are the best team in baseball. No bar is done. That team can be losing in the ninth inning with 2 strikes, and they're going to win that game. You cannot fall asleep on that team. There is not a bad out in that lineup. Their pitching is incredible. Today they're throwing Kershaw, whatever his name, Kershaw. Another headache. But my goodness, when I saw this catch and the way they described it as the greatest catch, I don't think it's the greatest catch. I think Willie Mays backwards was the greatest catch. But this kid did something. Again, Broadway.
You know, I'm looking at you and this whole change of perspective. Katie, do you not notice this whole change of an outlook on Freddie's life?
100%.
Well,
Right?
but-
What changed? I love the whole perspective.
There's a
I
lot
love
of
the whole sport.
positivity going
It's
on.
a whole lot of positivity, a whole shift of
new
perspective.
attitude.
Yesterday we had in the midday show somebody who was diagnosed with death. She was told she was going to die. She had cancer of the ovaries, and she beat it, and it's destroyed her physically. Her larynx is gone, and she still has other issues, man. But she is kicking it, and she's been fighting and fighting, and she lives. And she said something to me before she left. She whispered, she says, you gotta live every day and admire all the greatness around you. Otherwise, you're just going to live in the darkness of everyday life. And I took that home with me, and I watched Serena, and I watched the Met game, and I watched some of the other Broadway. I'm going to tell you, in my life, I have seen some of the greatest things that nobody would believe. Then I look in this room at the transformation that they set out to do, and the walkthroughs that we did yesterday. How many people can honestly say that you're going to do a performance, and you're going to make it happen, and they kept their word? Now, if you know of anybody in your life that's doing that, I tip my hat.
She sent me a text yesterday, and she thanked us. What a great time she had. A whole long text to go through. But then she said, I love the way your crew works like a family, and everyone works together to help each other. And I thought, wow, you know what? That's one of the greatest things that you and I get to accomplish. So when we talk about ROI, and I say this all the time, ROI for me is not always money. ROI for me is watching them come together, is going out and what we did yesterday, watching Katie teach a new intern, because when Katie came in, she was tagging artwork around the studio. And oh, Katie, we've had more artwork coming in, so we'll go back to that too. But to watch her go from that to where she is, to watch Bailey run a network, Movie Wars, that's taken a life of its own, to have Sabrina
there.
back, and to watch everyone evolve, to watch Alana teach all the new girls yesterday how to shut down the studio, light by light, by switch, and come together, which is amazing.
I had a meeting with the owner of the radio station yesterday, and he sat down, and this guy owns, I think, 12 stations from here to Georgia. And he sat down, and he says, I gotta tell you something. You guys are pretty good. And he sat down, and they listened to every show that we're producing that we send over or is on air. The two sisters that we played on Monday night. He says, I listened to the whole, he was like surprised. I stayed glued to my seat and I listened to the whole conversation. And then Jody says, you know, that's one of the few times that I sat and watched. Jordana Foster, they loved that show. You know, tips to
4 years.
4 years, they loved it. They said it was, but they're beginning to listen because things are beginning to become real all of a sudden.
And I think, and they're not there yet, but the older we get, and one of the great things we get to do is not only see people for their business and to promote their business, and for them, everyone has bills to pay and the electric company to pay, but to hear their stories. And you heard the story of the lady with the oils the day before, Mary Jo. I hope you guys like avocados, because she's got an avocado tree and she's bringing in avocados
She's
today.
another
I'm
one that
interested.
shouldn't be here. For those of you that weren't here, she's another one that shouldn't be here.
But
She
the
had brain
stories,
tumor.
right, we hear during commercial break that we don't share unless that's the stories to share. How people are here and the things that they have overcome in life, and they still keep going to give back and to help and to heal.
And change your
and to send
perspective.
messages. Is that your change of perspective?
No. Well, yes
When
and
you
no.
tell me,
Some-
no, I bendito.
Ay,
it's-
bendito.
what's
No,
the
I gotta
difference?
tell you, I learned something from Jordana Foster, whose show has ended after 4.5 years of doing it with us, of the word of the day. And today's word for me is class. Now, sometimes an athlete runs in the outfield and sometimes he glides. Sometimes a batter hits a ball for a home run like Judge is doing, and that's gliding because he does it with such ease. In our eyes, for him to do it ain't easy. Sometimes when these kids have to do a show, they make it look easy and they have fun with it. That's gliding. But class is gliding. So when you meet somebody who comes to you and just flat out insults you or puts you down or criticizes you or always has an opinion about something that you're doing successfully, you gotta tip your hat, because that's class. What did Michelle Obama say?
Why is that class if somebody insults you?
Because it means that you are in your zone. You're playing in your state. It really doesn't matter. I mean, people can critique our show and critique me, and it doesn't make a difference. But I've been doing this longer than anybody I know. You've been doing it longer than anybody I know. They've been doing it better than anybody I know. And today, if you watch them, if you watch our kids, because I call them our kids, you will see the difference at every university in Florida or anywhere. I'll challenge anybody to come in here and watch what they do, how they do it, on that road trip and everything else, how they clustered together, how they take, even sitting down, they're having fun. And they're enjoying what they're
Did you
learning.
guys have fun yesterday? A very quiet crew. Katie, we missed you at Cinnaholic. Of all the places not to have Katie.
And Josh brought you one, right, Josh? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
It's
ate,
it's in my car.
he ate it on the way to give it to her.
Yeah, put it in the fridge. He's gonna zoom out of here. Here.
So, Katie, I told the lady at Cinnaholic that your dad and your mom had sent over this Cinnaholic.
They know my aunt.
Okay. Oh, they know your aunt? And I said it was really sweet, and she loves sugar. She says, well, the ones with the sugar toppings are really sweet. If you top it with fruit, I go, no, she does not believe. Exactly.
It's not an option.
I go, that was not an option.
I
And
ordered
she
the wrong
laughed.
thing yesterday.
You did?
I let you eat it.
I know.
I think
couldn't
this
eat
hat
it.
is a little too big for me.
It was
No, your head is too small.
it was a lot of sugar, but the ones with the, I think the original is the one you had.
Yeah, I went with the least amount
Of sugar?
destruction. And it had me like this. I mean, why?
But I know, but our crew, they're amazing.
They are, and we're going to spin the wheel again today. We got lots of shows lined up, a lot of things going on today. So if you want to come on down and spend the afternoon with us, you're more than welcome.
So I have to ask you a question. You know, yesterday was the 25th anniversary of Princess Diana's passing, and they're talking about, you know, her two boys are estranged, and how they say that would not happen if she were
That's
still
such a
alive.
strange word.
Estranged?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know. I mean, they're not
They're
together.
family, but they're not together. So why don't you just say they're just not together?
They're estranged. They're
Yeah.
not. They're
And
not
you keep
a
using it 'cause
cohesive
it ain't getting
family.
any
That's just the
better.
word that it is.
But what does that mean? It's strange.
Someone look up the definition of estranged for Freddie, please.
Nobody knows?
Stranger.
Estranged.
It pretty much means that they don't get along. They're estranged. They don't get along.
You make it sound like it fits. Why don't you just say they don't get along? Why do we have to say it's strange?
Why do you say anyway?
Ooh, watch out.
Well, that's true too. But why don't we use words that are easy to define?
Estranged, the meaning of a person no longer close or affectionate to someone
Oh, okay.
and alienated. Harriet felt more estranged from her daughter than ever.
So I guess there's
Husband
no
or
love.
wife no longer living with their spouse. His estranged.
So the brothers
wife.
are estranged?
They're estranged. They are no longer
That's
affectionate
because
or
one
close
brother
to each
married
other.
a woman that apparently she's getting divorced.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't.
that true?
I wasn't going on that route. What I was going to say is, she was the princess of the people, and her legacy is now what lives on. So I was going to ask you, what you've been in the business longer than anyone. What legacy do you wish to leave?
I don't proclaim a legacy. I would try to fulfill it and let others define it. I'm not going to come up and say, I live my legacy.
No, but what message are you trying? What message would you like to leave to people?
I
They
told
would
you
continue.
from the movie that I saw on the plane, if Freddie Mercury says that they sing your songs that remember you, you're somebody. If they sing the words to your song, so when I pass and people say, "You remember that guy?" That to me is the legacy. I don't think anybody's going to, but that's okay too.
That's kind of morbid, but yes, they will.
You're the one asking the question. What to you don't
I
have
don't
a living
think she
legacy?
went through life. Do you guys think Princess Diana? Do you remember Princess Diana? Any of you?
No, I don't think Princess Diana. I think that they more remember the way she died as opposed to what
Who
she
she was?
did.
Is there an icon in your generation that passed that has left a lasting impression?
Who?
David Bowie.
David Bowie.
Yeah.
Oy.
What impression? What was his legacy that he left, or his
He
impression?
was himself. He didn't care what anybody else thought of it.
Yeah, but
Was
that. But
David
what was the
Bowie.
legacy? What are the words or the actions you live by for David Bowie?
He's like, it's less of what he said and more of how he acts. He acted in a very flamboyant style that was very unheard of. Freddie Mercury, David Bowie, they both acted in a very flamboyant style, and at the time people were very against how they acted and how they dressed. But they never cared. They just were them, and they never cared what they
So
were.
you like the fact that they didn't care and you sort of lived that role. You don't care what people think.
Be authentically who you are. I think that's a good
It's a good
message.
one.
Yeah,
That
it's
works.
good.
Anybody else? Anybody who died that left an impression?
For maybe the younger generation, I mean, I'd
didn't follow this artist till it was too late, but Mac Miller, he's someone that probably touched a lot of the younger generation, talking about mental health and anxiety and all that.
Who's Mac Miller?
A rapper.
Yeah, he's an artist or a music artist.
And in that spectrum, what about Nanu Nanu, the actor?
Robin Williams.
What about Williams? Anybody ever
Yeah.
follow his movies? Maybe
Yeah.
those two
I started that Poets Society. That was
Right, one of the greatest comedians of all time that suffered from depression and mental illness.
The dude was hilarious.
You got one?
I was gonna say Robin Williams.
Oh, okay.
Military.
You got one? Mr. Movie Man? Mr. Movie Buff of the Year? What's your foot?
Maybe Stan Lee.
Why Stan Lee?
He created Spider-Man, and the story of how he created Spider-Man, I love it because when he created it, his editor told him that it wouldn't work, that nobody wants to read about a superhero with problems, and he still published it anyway, and it took Marvel out of bankruptcy.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting,
I
right?
didn't know that. What about Sylvester Stallone? Talking about that vein.
He's still alive.
He's still alive, but what Sylvester Stallone wrote Rocky and they laughed at him.
Yeah.
He wrote it in the garage. He was so teed off that he went and he finished it. And they offered him like $20,000 for the movie.
yeah. And I also remember how emotional he was about.
He's still
when-
angry at
Yeah,
Hollywood.
how emotional. If you watch his acceptance, he won a Grammy for his work in Creed, and he
Yes.
was so emotional about it. That was the first time he's ever been really like notified for anything. Of course,
Well, you
people-
know he has facial problems.
Paralysis?
Yes, you know he droops,
Yeah,
and he had to train. He had to take training for years, and he was never casted in any movies because of it. And so the buffing that you see, unfortunately, he got arrested, I think, in China or whatever, in
Really?
Japan, for steroids because he's stupid. You don't put steroids in your bag. But anyway, besides that, the buffness of him had a lot to do with his being
Face.
rejected because of his face. I mean, it's an amazing story that the man had to live through. But in that sequence that you were talking about, some of the works that they leave behind. What about you?
What's the question?
Who is somebody that
Oh,
legacy?
I think Princess Diana is one of
Why?
the greatest. Why? Because I think she left a legacy of being, again, women empowerment, marrying the prince, the potential king. It's not always about the money. She had a message and a mission, and she had 2 beautiful sons, and she was for the people, and she went out and she met the people of England and the children and the families, those in the streets, and she reached out to help serve, did education, and she left a message. And it was not just about being a princess or queen, it was about who she was authentically. The monarchy didn't, so they say, didn't always approve of who she was
Well,
authentically.
the monarchy has their own.
I mean, we don't know. All we know is the media side of that. But she truly lived a life of, she was a teacher. And in her heart, that was what she gave back.
Interesting. Katie, you got one? Do you have anybody that inspires you or that you think their legacy means something to you?
It's still the morning. I'm still waking.
You know, I never thought about leaving a legacy or being authentically who I was at their age. I went through day by
But
day.
you
of-
lived the
of
legacy
doing.
for their age.
But now I look back and I realize everything I was and who I was led up to what I still believe in today.
Sasa, you got one? A legacy? I got to tell you, one of the things about as you go along, if I knew, if I had somebody our age tell me the things your age and I listened, I would have done different things with my life.
But would you listen?
Yeah.
You would have? Do you guys listen to what our generation says?
yes, I tried to.
Probably not.
I tried.
They take it with a grain of salt. I love it when they challenge it.
Like, they don't know, they're just old.
Like, why do we use words at all?
I have my parents for that.
You do.
Yeah.
Do you listen to anything your parents tell you?
I mostly listen to my mom.
Most.
Yeah.
Back to?
You
Right.
listen to your parents?
And
Hey, Dad, we need a cat.
He's going on a big vacation next summer. He's excited.
Yeah, going to the Galapagos Islands.
Didn't your parents just go there this year?
My mom got, it kind of sucks. Galapagos Islands were her dream. And she wanted to go there for her. Let me finish the story, please. I don't need your sass. The door's right there. She wanted to go to the Galapagos Islands. It was a big birthday. It was a birthday present. And she was in Peru, and she got sick with COVID.
Wow.
And she missed the boat, and she couldn't go to the Galapagos anymore, so she had to go home instead and cut the trip short.
You have to
And
make
she-
an appointment to go, right? You can't just
Reservation.
go, like a reservation.
Oh no, like we're going on like the cruise. This is like, we need to, like this is, even though it's a year out, we need to book it like now.
For a year?
A year out, yeah, because everything is just so crazy. And it's so full.
The Galapagos Islands. That's where those
But
birds
like,
are, no?
Penguins?
I always think it's
Get
so
out of my head.
funny.
Is
like,
that where the
people-
penguins are?
No, that's where the iguanas are.
No, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
You could go
You
to
know,
my backyard for
gigantic
that.
iguanas that swim in the water.
Yeah, all you gotta do is go outside here. You get every iguana.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, they're a lot bigger. They're like the size of like dogs.
But those aren't iguanas. Those are those other things. They eat people.
Gila monsters?
Back there. They eat people. You ever
Little
seen those
dragons?
things? Yeah.
But like, I find it so interesting. You're talking about listening to it. I'm like, I think it's so interesting. I still listen to every single word my parents says,
That's guilt.
even at the age. No, it is not
Must
guilt.
be Jewish.
Must be.
It's not.
Oy vey.
Exactly.
Oy vey.
You ever do something wrong and you have your parents in your head?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna steal this. No, you're not. Put that down. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Mom. You ever do that?
Like,
Does
I
that
couldn't-
happen?
Who's on your shoulder?
All the time.
I could
Literally all the
never
time.
do anything bad as a child because I was such a guilty person.
Nothing you're gonna admit
He
to.
must be Jewish.
Preston. Don't
No,
say
no,
that.
like-
Because you weren't perfect. You
Not
did some
even
bad
that.
stuff.
Like, I would like, oh, I'd say the wrong word in front of somebody, and it'd be like a month, and one day at the dinner
You
table-
do that now.
table,
Josh told me you do that now.
I'd be like, oh,
Mhm,
in
mhm.
front of this, I said this in front of some children, and they were like, okay.
Speaking of children, did the blueberry smoothie come out of your shirt?
Yeah.
I think I know.
It's stained.
Did you try? Or you threw it away?
I didn't try to watch it.
You haven't washed it yet?
Oh, forget about it. You might as well burn it.
Where is it? Where is
It's-
it?
It's in my washer. I need to start that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I hope it's not in your car because it has milk and yogurt on it, and it's been 4 days.
He's growing
Ooh.
penicillin.
I'm growing penicillin.
Bailey, send it to Bailey. Bailey will do your laundry.
Yeah. Bailey, I'll send it to dry cleaner.
Today
Thank
is
you.
someone else's laundry
You're
day.
welcome.
Well, I would love for that to happen for me.
Yeah. Hey, Katie, will you do my laundry?
Oh no, that's not what I
She
meant.
wants someone to do
This is
hers.
my
Sorry.
shirt.
Katie, let me ask you a question. Did you resolve your laundry issues?
No,
Madison, you think I'm gonna do
I
your
got a
laundry?
call back.
I forget a lot of the
I
time.
get a lot to do in my laundry
Okay, the two
too.
of you could take this outside.
Okay, Mom.
We're
Katie,
talking
you're
to
saying?
Katie.
Katie, what happened with the quarters?
Well, I didn't get them back.
You got them
Teardrop.
back?
You got the
No, I
quarters
did
back?
not.
Oh.
I called
That's
everyone
close.
housing. We were
Close.
joking that they all blocked me. Probably everyone housing probably blocked me. But
Can you go to another unit to wash your clothes?
Yeah.
You could go to another place?
there's at least one building that you can get in without having to use your key card. But the other ones you have to use your
Katie,
key
I'm
card.
gonna go out on a limb here. Very big limb. And tell you put it in a shopping cart. You ever seen those shopping carts? Put all your clothes in there with a
I think I
bag.
have room for a shopping cart in my apartment.
It folds up to nothing. And you go.
I'm thinking
you
of a
take
Target
It,
shopping cart.
and you
I bet
take
they've
it.
got laundry services that would pick it up, wash it, and bring it
Oh, they
back.
do,
There
but
is.
it's very expensive. and
Very
I don't spend that
expensive.
money.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, it's like
It's a
leave
bit
your clothes
sketchy,
outside,
too.
it won't, like,
'Cause, like, what you
I don't
gotta
want to touch
do,
my stuff.
It's really sketchy.
All right. So I want to play the laundry game. When I go to my university, everybody's going to scout out a spot, and we're going to see where she can go. It's like connect the dots, and she's going to go. And let's say that Josh is at one and we're at another one. If that one doesn't work, we'll go to another one, and we will get your clothes washed, the old-fashioned way. Hustle. Because if yours don't work, go to another one.
But it's a brand new dorm.
I
They should
don't
have brand
care.
new washers and dryers.
Listen, when I got
here's what
married,
the
I
guy
was
said.
told it
At
was
the
brand
school
new
she
too.
goes to, it should all work flawlessly for her tuition.
So she's going to walk around with Brandon's breed of clothing, washing it every 4 months
What'd they
because
say,
it doesn't
Katie?
work.
So the guy from housing called me back, and he was like, "Yeah, you didn't answer." And I was like, "Actually, I didn't get a call back from you, but okay." Gave him some
Hey.
sass, which was needed. Anyways,
You see, that's the problem.
and then all he could say, he was like, "Yeah, so I can give you the number of the person who's in charge of the laundry facility." I'm like, "Okay, sure."
That's why he didn't want to help you because you
Yeah,
gave him
because he has
sass.
nothing. He doesn't have anything to say. He doesn't have
You
a
gave
resolution.
him sass. You gotta
Well,
learn
it was
the
needed.
art of negotiation.
It was needed. I left him like 10
Yeah, but you
voicemails.
end up not having clean clothes because you gave him sass.
But isn't it the whole dorm doesn't have clean clothes?
I don't even know.
You
What
don't
about
wash
your
it in
roommate?
the
What's
tub.
she doing?
I don't know what she lives here. Like she's from.
She goes home to do
So
her
she goes
laundry.
home and do her laundry. I'm like, you're lucky. I'm like, have you done your laundry? She's like, no. I was like, you just wait.
We should get a washer and dryer here. We could become a laundromat.
Oh,
Ever owned a laundromat? I bet
I'm
you
not
did.
doing that. You're not. No.
You never did? You would probably like doing
No,
laundry.
I know. I don't like doing laundry. I mean, I buy a laundry, a dryer and a washer because I ain't going. I went one time, I told you. I flooded the place out. My picture's still in the window. Do not let this guy in. Not doing it. But I know that if I want to have clean clothes all over the place, I'm going to go wherever I got to go.
Like,
Would you
I
end it?
still remember there was this one time, there was one time I accidentally put my dryer on spin, and
Your dryer on spin.
my washer on spin, my mistake. And I'm telling you, my roommate thought something broke. You know, because the whole time
Oh, because
Oh,
it's
it's
off
unbalanced.
balance when you put like your
it was
comforter
like
in there.
it was like moving like crazy. It moved like it went like from here to like here. People were
It will break.
How often do you wash your comforter?
Take it out to get it done. I don't want it breaking my washing machine.
Do it often?
Whatever. I don't do it.
Because I think you wash our sheets every week, but we don't wash our comforters that much.
Freddie, look at the screen.
What places has Freddie been banned from?
Let's count.
Quite a few.
the broken cafe.
Start counting.
Right.
Go ahead.
Facebook.
Quite a few.
Really think we can connect over to oldies?
We can try. What time is it?
10:20.
We can try. See if they're playing music.
Alright.
If not, on the Sunday.
Let's
with
take
the
a commercial break. Let's see if we
How
can
many
get you
places
some music
I've been banned?
because people tell me they like the morning music.
Yeah, let's do that.
Give us a call 888-994-4995 Studio B,
B, like in boy.
and we'll be right back.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
Call 800-651-4808.
Hey travelers, everybody wants cheap airfares, but where can you find them? You call Smart Fares. Our prices are direct from the airlines and they're so low they're not published anywhere. Smart Fares specializes in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rentals, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, Smart Fares can help you get there cheaply and with the best price guarantee. If you want the absolute lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call us right now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these low rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the lowest rates available, so don't wait. Call Smart Fares right now for the best price guaranteed. Save up to 50% off business and first class. We've got great last-minute travel deals too.
Call 855-828-0198. That's 855-828-0198. 855-828-0198.
enjoying this episode of the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. Whether you enjoy watching in the mornings or afternoons, you can now watch with your favorite merchandise. Choose from the Brooklyn Cafe t-shirts, ranging from sizes small to 3XL. Colors available include black, dark heather, and navy. Feeling chilly? Just check out our latest hoodie with over 9 colors to choose from. Sip on some Brooklyn Cafe coffee with Dawn and Freddie in a matching mug as seen on set. Brooklyn hats and special seasonal items are always popping up and available upon request. To purchase, you can visit our online store at brooklyncafe.tv/shop. Happy shopping!
Dressing fine, making time. We breeze up and down the street. We get respect from the people we meet. They make way day or night. They know the in crowd is out of sight. I'm in with the in crowd. I know every latest dance. When you're in with the in crowd, it's easy to find romance at a spot where the beat's really high. If it's square, we ain't there. We make every minute count. Yeah, our share is always the biggest amount. Other guys imitate us, but the original's still the greatest. Yeah. Got our own way of walking. We got our own way of talking, yeah. Any time of the year, don't you hear? Gotta have fun. Spending cash, talking trash. Girl, I'll show you a real good time. Come on with me and leave your troubles behind. I don't care where you've been. You ain't been nowhere till you've been in. With the in crowd, yeah. Oh, with the in crowd. We got our own way of walking, yeah. We got our own way of talking. In the in crowd.
True oldies for Boca Raton. 95.3 and 96.9.
Casey and Sunshine Band.
Oh, that's
He's
the
from
way-
Miami, I think.
He is.
You know, I bet knows. You know who knows him is Ron.
Really?
Really?
By the way,
Casey
Ron
and
is
Sunshine
singing
Band.
tonight.
That's Rio.
Yeah, him too.
Ron from Jeff Santos show knows Casey and Sunshine Band.
He says he knows.
He owned the original Y100. He's got to know Casey and the Sunshine
I
Band.
know Elvis.
Which one?
Elvis Presley.
Rio is
No,
coming
you
tonight.
do not.
Just because I know of him doesn't mean I know him, is my point to Ron.
You got JC Dreesen tonight. You got Rio tonight. We got
Lot
a
of
full slate. We've got
And we got the night train crew in their outfits moving in the floor.
Before we end,
Phillies.
just wanted to put that up.
You know, it's funny.
I wanted to put
Why
that
don't
up for your picture,
Which
but
is great. Why don't you put the score before this one?
no, because
why not?
no, because
Because they
this
got
was
whooped.
last night's game.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, they won 18, huh? But they
Mhm.
lost 12-2 the night before.
Mm.
Watch out, watch out.
Who are the Eagles opening up against? Anybody know?
Detroit Lions,
Oh, that's a win. That's not fair.
Who are the Dolphins playing?
the Patriots.
Oh, no, that's a win.
It should be
That's a
easy.
win. I
You
think
the
that
Dolphins are going to
Pa-
be the Patriots?
Patriots are supposed to get last place this year.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And how about UM plays this weekend also?
No,
You know,
nobody
I'm
cares
still
about that.
angry at the Patriots.
Florida
Why?
Gators play
We have
Saturday.
unfinished business.
No, you're done. Your business is finished.
No, because a long time ago, the Atlanta Falcons did the Patriots, and the Patriots did the Atlanta Falcons dirty.
First of all, you won so many Super Bowls, so many. I don't want to hear it.
No, the Atlanta
As
Falcons.
far as I'm concerned, the Patriots can go into the CFL. We're done with the Patriots. I don't feel sorry for them whatsoever.
No, I don't
think-
like the Patriots.
I don't even want to use the word.
The
It
Atlanta
makes me nauseous.
Falcons deserved that win, and the Patriots ripped it away from them.
I hate the Patriots. Okay,
Yeah, I do too.
I think that the Dolphins.
Boycott the Patriots.
The Dolphins win the division.
No.
I do.
The Bills are going
No, I'm gonna
to
tell you something.
dominate the
Let
season.
me tell you something. Whenever you bring in so much talent on a team,
What talent?
they brought in Van Miller.
They don't have two. They got Tua.
No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the Bills. I'm talking about Bills.
Oh, I thought you were
They
talking about
have
the
so
Dolphins.
much
Yeah.
talent. They got Van Miller
So
now.
why
I
do you
didn't
think the
even know he
Dolphins
left.
are gonna win?
Because what happens is something breaks when you have that much talent. Because they have something to prove. If the Bills don't win the Super Bowl this year, they ain't never gonna win. Who's the only quarterback in the history of football that's lost 4 Super Bowls? That's right. Who did he play for? That's right. That team is snake bit. They got one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Something's gonna pop. So I'm predicting that the Dolphins win the division this year.
He only
And
lost.
I hate it.
He lost last year because of the overtime rules.
He lost last year because he shouldn't have been in overtime. He should have dominated, and he didn't.
It was against the Chiefs, against Mahomes,
Should've
Travis, and
And now he's on the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins win. And I'm a Jets fan, but I don't think
know.
the Jets are anywhere in the class of these teams.
All I know is we got to get ready for Movie Wars. And look who's here.
Whoop.
Your guest
Oh,
is in the house.
baby. They're
All
walking
right.
in.
Have a great morning, everyone. Tune in 11 o'clock with Movie Wars Trivia right here from Ant Media Production Studio and a full day of production. So if you're in the area of the studio coming down, we are here tonight with music until 8 o'clock. Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the morning show. As I go now to fill my mug, which is completely empty, I'm coffee out.
Your cup runneth over.
No, company dry.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in for all of our other morning shows coming from Ant Media Productions, and then our afternoon show at 12 o'clock.
And always join us for more fun and laughs, because, you know, your day starts when you smile.
Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.